My name is Pat Manuel. I'm from LaserClean Systems, one of the co-founders of our company. I recently attended an ISSA training down in Orlando, Florida, and met David Thompson through the training. Company was looking for a carpet solution, and Dave presented one to me, the ProBrush 20. We were excited about this opportunity, and we went ahead and purchased it. David's training was outstanding. He really was very detailed and to the point, and we started using it and got tremendous results. Our customer here in Middlesex County Public Schools have had they have a lot of carpet, and the previous contractor just couldn't do anything with it. The ProBrush 20 and the chemical that we used with it has really made a huge impact. The carpet is really snapped back, and it's a big win for our company. So we couldn't be more pleased with the results.
Now, folks, you heard Pat talk about the training that we did, but now you got to understand, Pat's in Virginia, I'm in Orlando, and just like you're watching us right now, we've done all of the, well, I guess, virtual hands-on training through the web, just like we're doing right now, Pat.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that was one of the great things. I was able to connect with you. My business partner and I were able to go through, and we really appreciate the detail that you gave us. I mean, it was just like being there. It was real easy to follow, and we started using it immediately. As far as the chemical goes, the low moisture, that's really using it in conjunction with the ProBrush it's been a great combination. We followed the instructions, we put the chemical down, and it's done a tremendous job. It's a great combo.
Well, now the chemical that Pat's talking about is not what most of you might think it is. Most generally, whenever we're cleaning carpets, we throw water on the carpet. That's not the chemical that you're talking about, Pat.
Yeah, what was cool about it is my customer watched me put it down, and they were fascinated by what I was doing. It looked like I was throwing sawdust all over the carpet, and they were a little skeptical at first, but they couldn't be more pleased with the results.
Well, and I think that's the thing is, as long as I've been in this business, whenever you use a low moisture compound, and Pat keeps saying chemical, it's actually a compound. There's only about 8 to 10% moisture, and so that's the chemical. And understand, some of that chemical is just basic water. Some of it is the cleaning detergents that are in it, but it's all pre-measured. So there wasn't this extreme wetting of the carpet. And I think you mentioned that you got out a spot that nobody else could get rid of. And I think this is one of the things about the Brush Pro that we have found, and now you have found as well. You work from the top down, and once it's gone, it doesn't come back.
Well, one of the principles was the previous contractor that we took over from had basically told her the spot was just was not coming out. So I worked on it for a period of time with the ProBrush as well as the low moisture compound, and you know, I got that information from the principal. I mean, she was amazed. She said that the other company said it couldn't be done.
Now, folks, you may have noticed on Pat's shirt it says LaserClean. So let's tell the audience just a little bit about who LaserClean really is. Why are you different, and why did you choose this?
Well, you know, we consider us not necessarily a cleaning company. We're a technology company. We're looking to automate and improve the work using technology and robotics. Our background is actually robotics, but we're looking for all kinds of tools to help make the job easier and more efficient. And the ProBrush was just one of those tools that we're adding to our arsenal.
Now, we haven't got the ProBrush to where it's a robot yet, but I'll guarantee you somebody's probably working on that somewhere, Pat. But I think the interesting thing is Pat's not looking to do things the conventional way. So that's why we've had such a good relationship so far. Now, I think the other thing we just got through doing this with you was when it came to doing the restrooms, you said, I don't want to do it with the same old dirty bucket and rags and things. And so where are we at with that program?
Well, we're still in our summer program where we're doing a lot of restoration work, but we're starting to look at the tools that we're going to use to maintain. And so we purchased one of the restroom carts and systems from Gym Supply, and we just recently completed a training on it. So we'll start implementing that process as soon as possible.
Now, one of the things that we want to tell you folks is Pat keeps saying, this training, and it's what we call here at the Academy, a service of Gym Supply, is virtual hands-on. You have your tools there, Pat. You can get your hands on them. You can play with them and everything. But now what we'll be doing is we'll be providing that training video that we did so that you will have it to look at and work with. And it's specific to the tools that you have. That's that detailed service you're talking about.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a former football coach. I coached for 32 years, so training is my middle name. I mean, that is what we do. I mean, that is who we are. Every day is a training day, the way we look at it. So these videos will be extremely helpful for review and to help with our ongoing process.
Pat, I think that's interesting that you mentioned that, because the thing I look at this is I look back at these videos that we make, and we've got hundreds of them on our YouTube channels, is that this is kind of the playbook. It's the game day videos that you can go back and look at the details that you might have missed. You've done that all your life then.
Oh, absolutely. I'll have a ball with my clicker back and forth and analyzing it, but it's just all it is the same techniques applied to a different industry.
And I think that's what's interesting, and that's why we're so happy, Pat, that you saw what we're doing here at Gym Supply and at the Academy, that we're not doing the things that normal distributors do. Neither are you doing the same things, and that's why we look forward to a good future with you. Thank you for your time today.
It was my pleasure, David. Thank you very much.